the research. But like you said, Atlas, at the end of the day, it's T1, and you're giving...
And I don't see what Hanwha can do. I think if I was LS, who likes to do the predictions after the draft, I'd give this like an 80% T1, even if the nameplates were off, which is very
80%.
Scary. Being able to just really put the screws in as he throws down the ultimate, looks for this solo kill on the counter. There's the flash forward, the bellows breath comes out, but Cuvee eventually gets searing charged to death, and Haru now finds his way in, will get the trade kill, but that solo still fantastic for Canna, available to them with that extra information. And now Empress Divide in the mid lane, Tempt in trouble. He can't get to the lantern eventually, able to walk on over there, but that is a lot of pressure now down. And the heal is on cooldown as well, as there's the Ragnarok that has been popped. Lehen's able to get himself out of the way as a flash out as Haru makes his way in. But there's the Chains of Corruption. Effort has to flash in order to get out of there. Great hook from Lehen's, but he is going to suffer the trade kill as Ellen wants to try and offer.
Not true panic. Oh, we're going to see another gank in top lane, though.
Yep, there's the Ornhorn has been blown as we have the Ragnarok, and that's a very dead Cuvee. Members of T1 hanging around in this area can be difficult as there's the Cataclysm, but Haru does have to get himself out of there. I like the way he utilized that, but I don't think it's going to be enough to keep him alive unless he gets himself the lantern. Exactly.
Seeing Hanwha a little bit more aggressive. They do get onto Faker, but
yeah, good cleanse. And there's the Ornhorn Wig trying to pull one back. And yes, Emperor's Divide will get Haru, but Cataclysm gets himself out, flag and drag to full safety. And Ellen can't get himself into a good enough position. Kai'Sa lands as a Void Seeker, but the Killer Instinct not going to be utilized.
Off this Drake is the right call, though, despite the vision. I guess they decided that Teddy was a little behind, but there's a teleport.
Yep, teleport from Canna coming in first, but Cuvee immediately going to match it. Chains of Corruption do come down. It slows down Elim, but he holds on to the ultimate for a very long time. Finally does press that button, but Canna soaking up all of this attention in the front line. He's going down very low. Good knock up, but he will have to get out, but he can't. The hook is going to land, and he goes down extremely low. Vista trying to take him down, but he's unable to. He survives for so damn long, and Vista's going to bite the dust. A 3-0 in favor of T1.
But honey, if Vista was able to get his Q off right away, as we see another good initiate onto Lens.
Yeah, Lens is dead.
That
of this squad. They did not want that there. It's sitting there as their second game of the season. And it's just not what you want to see. Is a huge engage. The Varus just dies basically as an afterthought as now Haru trying to run away. Vista, a Void Seeker, is going to find the targets that he wants. Start charging these Nexus turrets as well. She's down to 85 health, but can Hanwha Life even get to her? They can't. Shirley, what do you do? This is like the most MVP Rift Herald performance I have ever seen. Pain, don't you worry. As Lehen's is dead, guys. He's real dead. He's gonna flash. He has the box. Not gonna get knocked up by the searing charge, but Canna really wants to kill him, and he's going to. It's gonna take him a while.
Know if that was entirely worth it because they just lost the Ornal.
Killer Instinct. Yeah, Teddy's just gonna die. So that's a great trade for Hanwha in the end, but the Brambles aren't going to do enough here as Cuvee does dodge the knockup, but it's not going to quite be enough as Effort right into the back line. There's the Emperor's Divide as Tempt gets flashed after by Elim, able to get that reckless swing, lock down the kill, and T1 are avenging their fallen 80 carry with a triple kill for Elim and the end of the game now.
To get rid of this Nexus, not taking any chances against Hanwha, and that's going to be the
Absolutely not. It's reminding me of the Avatar movie with the gigantic bulldozers. That's exactly what the Rift Herald was this game. T1 just walking past all of the debris. Very elementary here for T1. And the Ornn did the most damage in the game,
I was
guys.
looking at that. Wow, that is a problem. that is a problem on so many levels for Hanwha. Honestly, a great just buffet of ults you can steal already. With
that's true. The hijack going to be very important.
Actually, is Lehen's going to be able to zone out Teddy's Cassiopeia enough so that they're not just getting shoved in and losing all control in that bottom lane.
Well, we'll have to find out how it's going to go as we get onto the Rift for game number 2. T1 with a 1-game lead.
Haru looking to make some moves early on with a level 2 gank here. Faker not really aware. Thinks Cuve's just playing a little scared.
Yep, we'll see whether he has anything leveled up. Only level 1, so has to flash very early in this one. Not going to be able to find the kills. Haru underneath the turret will trade 1 for 1.
But die by any means, but now this opens up Haru to so much susceptibility. Elim with double buffs. Haru does not have any. The mark on Haru as well.
It is going to be secured by Haru, so LM with a level advantage though. Cuvee moving on down. Tempt is going to be here as well. 3 members. LM forced to flash Faker a little bit late on the rotation. But Canna's got the rotation over and Effort is here in position. And it all looks like it was planned by T1 as they now pick up control. There's the flash forward with the dredge line as Cuvee is in trouble. He picked up the Ornhorn, but you're not going to be able to use that from beyond the grave.
They're backing up, but we see the teleport coming in as well from Kana.
Yep, it's not going to be the steal as Alan tried to dance of arrows himself over there, but there's the Ornhorn going to be blocked by a fantastic pillar as Tempt is going to fall down as well. A lot of damage available from Zenit though, as Faker down relatively low. Haru is going to be able to escape, and there's the exhaust to stop Teddy's onslaught onto the rest.
That's going to be the difference in how that plays.
Yep, Haru in trouble. The mark has been set up. Good knock up there, but not going to be answered as Faker makes his way in, but slightly off kilter here from T1 as Faker deep into the back line. Does have a lot of that damage mitigation. Will be doing a lot here as Zenit goes down low, but no, not going to be able to get that one done as Lahens is gone. Zenit able to get the damage back in order to mitigate that one. Great petrifying gaze here from Teddy though as Lahens is in trouble. Has himself the black shield, but he's been lit on fire. As now Haru deep into the backline. Actually very tanky with that subjugation up, but now Kana moves himself over to the rest of his teammates. But look at this Azir damage. Really tearing through T1 right now, and Effort has no way to get back into this fight. There's the Emperor's Divide onto 2 members, but LM gets back onto his Lamb's Respite, and the Azir is punished for his aggression. T1 turning it all around on its head on the back of a beautiful ultimate out of this Kindred, but Aphelios is still a champion, able to pick up the first kill there as Kana in trouble. This guy loves living on about 100 health, but no, not going to survive this time around.
Still at full health, just sitting on the back line. Now the Strand's not going down as quickly as Hanwha would really like. They also don't have their smite.
Teddy, this is aggressive. Not actually able to get that one done, and Cuvee had the Kingslayer available. Faker thinking about going in as well, but they didn't coordinate their attack. There is no smite here available on this Drake, down to 5 health. And now Faker is definitely going to go down as Cuvee picks it up with a W. See whether it can turn the tides of this team fight. Cuve's going to have one as well, as there's all of the Rams running forward. Tempt is going to get knocked up as the Sun Turret is going to fall down. Moonlight Vigil is massive though, but the Drake is taken by the Ornn. Triple knockup there at the same time as Teddy finds the backline with the petrifying gaze, but it's a gigantic Emperor's Divide, and Humble Life looks to have routed this team fight. They're not going to be able to pick up the Dragon Soul, but damn, they'll get the ace. And this is
more CC in the beginning as we see Teddy.
Yep, Emperor's Divide. The snake is going to get popped. Tempt down relatively low, but T1 just slow.
On favor if T1 has to funnel through that entrance.
Well, you can see T1 actually trying to get a flank here as Kana at full health. And we're waiting for a man drop. In goes the horn as Zenit. The black shield is now down. Emperor's Divide used very defensively, but Haru is gigantic. The stone plate as well as the subjugation, and Teddy now has to have the ultimate utilized by LM, but Cuvee dives in on top of him and will secure that kill. It is answered back as now LM trying to dance over, looks for Lahens, but he's unable to do so. And Fakus and Effort survive with Kana there as well, but the base is not going to be so lucky, as even the Sun Turret is being annoying on their way out as Faker looking for an opportunity, but he's just going to fall fat flash over the wall. Does what Deft wasn't able to do yesterday, but is still able to escape for the moment. But Zenit is going to stop him. He uses him as a taxi, but Faker will Humble Life. They've done it again. They've pushed T1 to 3 games, and now we'll have T1 we're relying on in order to do damage. And look at this. Like, that's what happens when Aphelios is able to run rampant, right? He's going to be able to get all of this damage in these team fights. Been pulled on the bottom side as far as the AD carry position, but Misfortune was still available, as was available to him. But I don't know whether it's going to be enough to just have that Featherstorm available to try and avoid some of it, but we'll have to find out as we get onto the Rift for game number 3. It was very, very low. Goes back, completes. Oh, okay. Just going to put down the pillar. Tempt has to flash. Immediate flash after. There is Cuz is absolutely over aggressive, but Effort here to try and keep him safe. Able to use the battle dance to keep him up as Tempt, looking for the right amount of mana for the piercing arrow, but control for T1 at this particular point in time. but Lehens is going to ruin everything by just eating this move up and buying so much time. Emperor's Divide, though, will destroy the Gragas, and First Blood goes over to Teddy. Always dangerous, but True Shot Barrage, a lot of damage onto Effort, who goes down to about 100. Zenith's still trying to chase after him, but Lehens can't quite get the licks in on top as Tempt is going to move on over. They're like fish in a barrel for this Archer, but you can see getting ran around here by Cuz, and Lehens doesn't quite know the direction that he wants to go, but Cuz eventually will fall down, making it a 1-for-1 over that in position. Once again, Lehens just being very, very frustrating as the smite is going to come down, but now Lehens might be in trouble, has to flash in order to get himself out of the way. Great grand entrance, and Teddy secures the kill. Teleports coming through on both sides, but Effort's able to just battle dance his way out. Kana has to flash.
Wanted Haru to just not gank as much, that's true, but they've actually ended up offering so many fights in the jungle that it didn't matter as much. They actually...
Yeah, Ornhorn going to come in, but Cuz is in perfect position right now. There is an ultimate to offer back as Kana's taking a fair bit of damage, but the Ornhorn's going to get that double knock-up, and he's looking to try and get this trade. The flash from Cuvée, he will secure it. He might have Kingslayer back up relatively soon as well, but no, the bite comes down, and it's a 1-for-1. But that is...
Oh, I guess we're going to see this fight now. The alternate version.
And this might be a pillar actually being utilized effectively as, nope, it was just Cuvée not being able to shoot it in the right direction. And you have a lot of trundles in this game when the Mountain Drake does come in as Effort going down very, very low. The Devour comes in, but Teddy's at full health, as you can see. Teleport to come forward as Kana does have the ultimate available, and now Effort diving on in. He's very, very low as Lehens is going to go golden. That is not where you want to be, my friend, as there's the Feather Storm, and Teddy grabs 2 swift kills.
To those double kills in that bottom lane. I mean, they used pretty much every summoner and ultimate they had in their arsenal.
Yeah, now Effort going aggressive once again. Tempt trying to offer what support he can, but the pillar is going to come down, and Faker does nail the ultimate this time, and Tempt is well and truly dead. Faker wants to pick up the kill, and he is going to have that one donated over, and T1 will be taken down. But the T1 trap is being laid. No Ornhorn available for this team fight, because he's able to get in there. Great knockup is going to come down as Effort trying to keep everyone tied up, and the quickness is very valuable. And it's going to be the Silas that falls down.
Gets the CC, but we saw Faker holding off in his ultimate that time. And here comes the pillar.
There we go again. It's like you told us exactly what to expect. So and he can play as a frontline if he does have that one available, but won't be able to add this extra CC. And as you can see, it's working out so well for T1. Effort dives on in. He goes golden as well to keep himself alive. The health bars are getting melted by Teddy's damage, and Cuz flashing forward. Emperor's Divide to provide all of the kills for T1 as Teddy doesn't know where to go. There's just this bounty to be consumed on this map.
Cuvée finally has picked up the Ornult for this fight, if there even is one.
Yeah, well, there's going to be the knock-up there. It's going to be started as Effort finally does fall down. Maybe bit off a little bit more than he could chew at that particular instance, but whose ram is better as Kana throws his through as well.
And of course, Barambo's still available. Teddy's still going in very strong.
In so much trouble. Yeah, Teddy's going to be able to pick up that kill very easily, and now it's an upgraded Abyssal Mask, and now the Inhibitor turret is going to be taken down. The fight has finally broken out. Good grand entrance, but it's mitigated by the rest of Harmor Life, and Effort is going to fall down. Kana now in a whole host of trouble, and Harmor Life are playing this front to back and doing so quite well. Teddy zoned out of the fight as Faker goes golden and will eventually fall down as well. But now Teddy, the one-man army, is trying to get this fight working in his favor. The Feather Storm comes in, won't have the Blade Caller for a little while longer as the QSS is used for basically no reward. Cuvée goes down very low, but Teddy is going to survive as Tempt finally finishes off the kill. And Harmor Life...
Oof, the corruption not landing. There's Ornhorn.
Yep, that is going to be the go button here, as it's a really good pillar, but the flash after from Faker there, he just eliminates the Ezreal, and Haru's going to follow suit. This is the end of the game, ladies and gentlemen. The man in the mid lane has found it in the end. He'll grab the triple kill, maybe even the quadra, as Teddy's looking for the extra damage, and there's the quadra kill for Faker himself. Fantastically playing out this minutes.
It really just takes one extensive dash from Faker, chasing all the way through. Their itemization for damage against the tanks, not that much armor had been added yet on the side of Kana, and then of course Cuz. They were starting to build up, but they already had all the armor pen they would want for Varus and Ezreal. But it doesn't matter if you're split apart and Ezreal just, dies without being able to put out any damage before the fight even begins.